What's up YouTube? Coyote Bryce back with another Star Citizen tutorial. Especially today, this one's going to be for beginners. We're going to go over a few things. First video is going to be over how to start offline, what you should buy right off the bat, and delivery missions. And we'll have another part following that one, maybe a third, who knows, we'll see where it goes. Stay tuned and enjoy. Now, after you've gotten comfortable with flying and landing and doing a few of these missions, have some money, and want to change it up and not do boring delivery missions, you can go to the mercenary tab, which will be the best next thing. And around microtech, these missions called illegal monitors detected. These are for when you're ready to do some dogfighting. The best thing to do first is accept claim call to arms Jesus, which will give you bonuses for each enemy you destroy. And then we'll go back and accept a illegal monitors detected mission. And because we accepted call to arms first, it's going to be tracked, even though there's really nothing you can track on that. We're going to click to track illegal monitors detected. If you ever have any questions about what buttons do what when it comes to flying, just go to options and key bindings. And this is for flight. All this is very useful. Was I right about when I said decoy? Yes, H is for decoy. That's incredibly useful. And you can also change to on foot to see those controls. This is very useful if you ever forget anything. So, yikes. Gonna go back to our ship. Alright, once we're back in our ship, obviously gonna get in the seat. I'm gonna fly out of the atmosphere, and then we're going to fast travel on over to where these illegal monitors are, which is, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna Caloup? I don't know. Come on, let me select it, whatever. Maybe we gotta be in the air. Take off, yada yada yada. If you also press C, that is cruise control basically, which will hold you going forward. Be very careful to disengage this when you go to land or are near anywhere else, because you will get sent into a tree, the ground, rock, space station, whatever, and go boom. Trust me, I've done it plenty of times, and it sucks, because then you lose all your loot. You don't lose your money, but you lose all your loot, and that's just a pain in the ass to have to go back over to New Babbage, buy all that loot again, yada yada yada. So, but it's useful for when you're going and trying to pinpoint where you're going and still heading out of atmosphere. Come on, it had it for a second there. There we go. And set route. Voila, voila. And we're out, so I'm gonna click C to disengage that cruise control, so that way when I come out of quantum jump, I don't fling myself into anything. B to go zoom zoom. Alrighty, now we gotta go fly on over to the comm array, which most of these illegal monitor detective missions are gonna be around a comm array. Fly on over there. Now, once you get here, I suggest putting your throttle roughly 2/3 of the way, because you're in space. There's no resistance, and as we start flying closer, we're gonna kick the tab ping, and you'll see these little icons will show up. You'll want to fly closer to them, hit it again, it'll narrow down, and then that little dot will show up, and that's one of the things we're gonna have to destroy. However, I suggest flying past all of them first. You got to be within 2,500 meters for it to save it where it is, and I would locate all the other ones first before you try and start destroying one, because once you destroy the first one, enemies are going to start coming for you. Alrighty, once you're in 5,000, then that little white dot shows up, and you can press T to target, which will guarantee that you found a probe. Be careful not to run into them, because that ends up going boom for you, and that means all your shit that you just did, you lose. Now, once you get to a certain point close to the comm array, it's just going to end up locking in on the turrets of the comm array. So sometimes you gotta fly around. And for fair warning, that little greater than, less than sign, whatever you want to call it, X, that is the direction in which your ship is currently traveling. So as you can see, as I'm out of optimal handling speed, it has a little bit more delay in turning. Alright, let's find us. That was already one of them. That's the other. Those are the comm arrays. Now that looks kind of promising. And you can hold shift, and that'll do your boosters, which will help bring your direction of travel a little bit quicker. Alrighty, getting a little closer to it. There we go, now we have it. I'm gonna click X to start slowing down because I do not want to run into this thing. Alrighty, and now you'll see there's that little dot right there, which that right there shows that is your gimbal, if you have a gimbal mounted gun, which you should, depending on what ship you bought. And now, left click to fire, and I'll just hold on until it destroys, and you'll see at the very top of the screen, it says monitor destroyed 1, upload in 4 minutes. You have 5 minutes to destroy them, and you can see there's now another enemy. However, I'm just going to focus on destroying the monitors first, and then if you have enough health or decide that you're wanting to shoot down one of the enemies, then after you do destroy the monitors, I'd go for it. But for right now, it is best to just get the quick, easy 2500. I'm in range now. Oh, get a break. Oh, yikes. I almost whacked into that one. Yeah, don't pull that. That does not work out too well. Come on, I'm in range. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm flying backwards still. Come on. Get in range. There we go. And luckily for us, the comm array's turrets are actually shooting at the bad guys, so that's helping out. Alright. Where's the last one? And we got direct on over here. Wow, there's a lot of enemies showing up, actually. But the good old turrets of the comm array are helping us out. In the event that they do not, and you start getting shot at, the only way they'll really shoot at you most of the time is typically through missiles, which you'll just use that H to deploy a decoy. Oh, press space to avoid that real quick. I was not watching my speed, and it's very important to watch your speed. Yeah, so see right there, I had a missile warning show up, and I just clicked H right off the bat. Come on. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait for your weapons regen, and you can see in the bottom right, you have your target status, and voila, that just paid $20,000 right there. And if you don't want to fight these guys, you can just quite literally jump to any of the orbital markers, and they will not follow you. Yep. So you can see right there, there's a missile coming towards me. I hit H. You can also target the missiles, which I don't really find all that useful. Where did the enemy go? I kind of wanted to shoot him down just for the sake of this video. Well, I guess not. I guess our comm array turrets actually did their job for once. That typically never happens for me, but I'll take it. And now we're able to jump over there. Say we had enemies actually tracking us. All you gotta do is a quick little jump there, and voila. You easily made $20,000 without having to engage any of the NPCs. However, with the call to arms, with each NPC you destroy, it's a minimum of 500 aUEC bonus up to, I want to say, 2,500. I'm not too sure. We can go check that real quick. With a simple contracts manager, accepted, call to arms. Yeah, okay. So depending on their crime stat, it's up to 1,000 UEC, which when you have a decent ship or feel more comfortable flying your ship, it is pretty easy to shoot them down. So now that we have some money, we can actually go buy some guns and armor, and you can do claim jumpers missions, security contractor evaluation, boarding action. All of them pay really good, and those will all be first person shooting missions. However, first person shooting is a little, I don't want to say intense, but touchy. Your health span's very short. It's pretty easy to get killed, so it is best to do this with somebody. And if you do go down, you have a bleeding out option, which you can put out a help beacon, and someone can accept that and come revive you. But, you know, I haven't ever had a problem with someone coming to revive me. I just wouldn't count on it. And, yeah, so that's the best thing to do after you've done that mission right there, is to go back to New Babbage and actually upgrade your weapons and your ship, and then do a few more of those illegal monitors missions, because they pay 20,000 aUEC, and that's easy money for a beginner, and it takes less than 5 minutes, as you saw. After you finish the illegal monitor detective missions, say you took damage, we're using ballistic weapon, used a missile or whatever, you'll fly to a spaceport or any refueling station, which there's several of those. Go to Microtech, you zoom in, and Port Tressler. If you didn't want to land all the way down to New Babbage and have to deal with the bugginess of it, you can land there, refuel both your quantum and hydrogen, repair, and restock, which would be your missiles and ballistic ammo, which I will show you that here. On the map, it'll show which stations are able to do that. For instance, Everest Harbor on Hurston. Look over here, services like refueling, restocking, cargo, blah 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 blah, and that'll kind of help give you an idea of where you can go to buy ship weapons, personal weapons, all that good stuff, because that's very important. Now, as we near the port, you gotta communicate with these turds, get them to open up a designated spot to land, because that's, otherwise you're not gonna be able to land. They'll just impound your vehicle, and that's no good, because then you gotta file a claim and get that back, and that's just a lot of work that's unnecessary. Alrighty, we're coming in. Press N for landing gear once again. Now, landing here can be a little tricky. It's really not too bad. Oh, wrong way. What I like to typically do is actually just, oh, come on now, slow down. Start going backwards. That was a failed attempt. The easiest way of doing this is to go into third person view and land down like this, that way you can see. However, most of the time I actually just dive headfirst into it and go real slow, and then once I'm in here, then I'll adjust and land the right way. But, oh, I smacked the ground. What a buttery smooth landing right there. But back to what I was saying earlier, say your ship got damaged, say you started going through a lot of fuel, F1, go over here to vehicle maintenance services on the bottom, repair, restock. I'm full on hydrogen fuel and refuel quantum. And that's doing all those. Confirm. I got a missile warning. What? Am I fixing to get shot out of the space station? I don't know how. Interesting. This game is a little buggy, still being in alpha stages, like I said earlier. Just be patient with it. It is a fun game. And more updates are coming, which are going to make it better and better slowly. And it's a very fun game to play. But now that we have made some money from doing a few of those missions, and we want to upgrade our ship. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.